fork off. A bourbon steward. It takes me a minute to get some words sometimes. Oh, that's puke. Ugh. Ripping his clothes and gnashing his teeth. Corn whiskey. I still haven't found my first Blanton's.
Hi, how you doing? Oh, am I too close? What? Huh? What? Okay. Oh, that was fun.
All right. So, yeah, we're here on a Wednesday. It's Gin and Tonic Day. And I just kind of felt like I wanted to come on here and talk about gin and tonic. And I've got a few of them. We're not going to try them all. We're only going to try a couple of them. But Hendrick's is one I really like. I thought I had another Hendrick's back there, but I don't. Oh, here it is. Yeah, so I've got a few Hendrick's. Hendrick's is one of those companies that just kind of plays with all the botanicals. There we go. My son says, "Are you going to put on a bourbon shirt tonight?" I was like, "No, I'm talking gin." Don't wear a bourbon shirt when you're talking about gin. All right, so anyway, here we are. And Chris is watching. Hey, Chris, how you doing? We're doing gin. We're doing gin and tonics. And I'm just going to talk about some of these. Some of them I really, really enjoy. The Hendrick's in particular are different style of botanicals. Two of these I haven't even opened yet. I've never tried them. And I'm going to not open them because I want to wait till I get a bigger collection of the Hendrick's. There's a whole bunch of different gins that you can get that are Hendrick's. Now, the one that I have had is the Midsummer Solstice. This thing is so unusual. The botanicals they use in this, I swear when I'm drinking this one, it's like I'm drinking rose petals. It's really, really quite tasty. Now I had another one and I must have finished it because I've got this one. And then this one is the Flora Adora. They call it from their Cabinet of Curiosities, infused with an enticing floral bouquet, is what that one says. Product of Scotland. It's a limited release from Miss Leslie. Who could read this? It's so small. Leslie Gracie's Cabinet of Curiosities. For this luscious masterpiece, Miss Gracie has selected very enticing flowers. The print is too small, and my glasses aren't good enough, so I can't read that. Anyhow, so there's that one, and then this one is the Grand Cabaret, again from the Cabinet of Curiosities. Gin with natural flavors distilled bottled in Scotland. And this one, again, the print is so small. Yeah, Grand Cabaret. So I've got those three. And just the regular Hendrick's is tasty. It's got a really nice set of botanicals in it that are a little bit different. Like this is the Bombay Sapphire. This is my favorite gin. I love this stuff. This is what I call my yum yum juice. I've kind of gotten into it a little bit, but I remember we went on a cruise one year and we smuggled a bunch of, Beefeater's gin. And while I was there, the bartender introduced me to this stuff, and the Beefeater's gin ended up coming home with us. And I drank this the whole time we were on the cruise. So I really like this one. This one is my son's. Yes, he's of age. This is the Bramble. This is the Bombay Sapphire, or rather the Bombay Bramble. It's blackberry and raspberry. This is very tart. I was kind of excited about this one. I don't like it. Now, we have mixed this with different types of bitters and with simple syrup, and my son likes the fruity De Kuyper brand, like raspberry and all. So we've tried a few things. Peach schnapps we've tried. As a matter of fact, we did the peach schnapps, the Bramble, and some elderflower. Elderflower liqueur. That actually turned out pretty good. That was decent. This is just so tart. This would go along for me, like if you were going to use a Campari or one of those real bitter liqueurs, this would be a pretty good substitute for that. I wouldn't even substitute this for the Crown Royal Blackberry. The Crown Royal Blackberry is at least kind of sweet. This thing is very tart. So I would use a bitter, like if you had what's that one? The Sidecar? Sidecar? What's the one that they use? The Aperol or the Campari? I don't know. There's several different ones. If you're going to use that on a drink, you might try this because it's just that bitterness that you're going to do. So the one I am going to open is one that I have not talked about before because we don't do a lot of gins on the show. And this thing is going to be very different. Oh, maybe. Does it have a tab? Where's it lying? Ooh, ooh, ooh. It's got a tab. Come on, you booger. Got a very small tab. It's coming. It's coming. Yeah. I love it when a plan comes together. So this is the Gray Whale. Some people like the Botanist. But again, if you're looking for different types of botanicals, like for instance, if this one is too piney, right? That's that juniper. If it's not gin without juniper. So if you don't like the piney taste, I mean, all of it is juniper. All of it. And that's where you get your piney taste from. However, some of the Hendricks, they do hide that with the other botanicals. There is a gin. Is this it? Yeah. So this one is Bowling and Branch. No, Bowling and Burch, pardon me. It's even signed by Stephen Beam. This is the guy who has Yellowstone whiskey. He has the Limestone Branch Distillery. And one of the things he makes is this Bowling and Burch gin. And as a master gardener himself, Stephen Beam told me personally, I'm not bragging, it was just really cool, that he is a gardener. He loves gardening. And he decided he was going to do his own botanicals for gin. And if you find Bowling and Burch, this is very tasty. Again, if you don't like that super juniper taste, again, it has to have juniper to make it gin. That's kind of like the rule. But this one has got some other things that offset it that make it just a little bit better. And you can see I've kind of gotten into that one too. This is the only bottle I have, and I haven't seen it again. So, and this was signed, so I haven't gone crazy in drinking all that. I just really like it a lot. But this one is going to be very junipery. It's going to be very piney. And I like that. That's one of the things about gin that I like. I like that pine flavor. This one is the Gray Whale. And this one, oh, by the way, this week is my dad's birthday. So if we're going to do gin and tonic, we got to bring out George. The George says hi. This was his ice bucket. And then we'll reflect a little bit. His birthday would have been on Friday. And we'll reflect a little bit of that tomorrow night when we do the actual Bourbcast. But we're going to get a little ice in here. Thank you, George. And put a little gin. Now, so, you know I like my bourbon neat. You know I like it room temperature. Gin, I like it cold. I know the same argument can apply to gin or vodka or anything else, is you will mute the flavors and water it down if you add it to ice. However, just like there are some people who can't drink a bourbon without ice on it, I don't like gin without ice on it. So, oh, there's people talking. Sorry. Rob's with us. Michael Bauer. How are you from Coachella Valley? I'm glad you're here. Thanks for coming. Coachella Music Fest week. Ooh. Are you going to go? Are you going to go? I would like to know. And I'd like to know, like is there a headline? I know they don't really headline. They kind of like several headlining bands. It's a huge music festival, but if there's a specific headliner, I'd be curious as to who you're excited about. All right, so this is the Gray Whale. I have something on my shirt. That's just that's just funny. You just look out the corner of your eye. And it's like, what's on my shirt? Is it a spider? Eek. Anyway, the gray whale is going to have that juniper. It's going to have different botanicals. Beautiful. When I was working in the liquor store, I would recommend this to people who are looking for something different. When they wanted different botanicals and when they wanted something different than just a piney drink, I would point them to this, and this is just lovely. I know a lot of people, I think I started to say that they like the Botanist. If you're doing mixing on a regular basis, I'd go with some of the lower end. There's Gilbey's and there's all sorts of different gins out there. There's Nolet's, which is actually pretty tasty. A lot of gins. You almost can't go wrong. Nothing special. You're not going too many 65-year-olds running around. Lady Gaga is one of the headliners. Oh, well, that sounds kind of fun. So being that it's Gin and Tonic Day, I also wanted to talk about some different tonics. And of course, Schweppes is a big one. You can buy Schweppes anywhere. It's got quinine in it. And I didn't know this, but quinine was back like in the 1800s. Some people consider it kind of a poison today. And if you have enough of it, I suppose it could kill you. But back in the day, like in the 1800s after the Civil War, if you got anthrax, quinine was a cure, or at least a remedy, a part of the medicine for anthrax. Kind of interesting. So, oh, this is gonna need a. Oh. Shoot. I just remembered I have this one too. When I travel, sometimes I like to pick up a bottle from here and there, and this one is called Hardshore, and I've never opened it, and I will one of these days. But this is a gin that is made in Portland, Maine. Maybe we'll open this one tonight. Why not? What's stopping me, right? I'm not going to go back to Maine and get another bottle of this, but I would like to try it, so maybe we will. All right, but now that I've got my handy dandy opener, this is Fever Tree, and this particular one is an elderflower tonic water. So if you like elderflower, it just adds another flavor. Now, I don't have any regular gin, or I don't have any regular tonic, so we have to use this. But let me get another sip of this. Yeah, that's really good. Okay, so a little elderflower. Some people like a lot of tonic. Some people go 50-50. I tend to go light on the tonic. One of my haunts that I like to go to is our local loyal fraternity of the Moose. And the ladies there know that if I'm going to drink there, I do gin. I do Tanqueray. And they know that it's Tanqueray light on the tonic. So we'll finger stir this. It's not just for bourbon, baby. All right. So this is with the elderflower tonic water. Yeah, that's nice. It takes a little of that juniper away, adds another botanical in the elderflower, which is sweet anyway. This is just a beautifully... Whew. Yes, sweet, lovely. Very, very nice. So it just fits into the gin really well. But I just wanted to get on here real quick and just do a quick gin and tonic day because I love gin. I'm not a big gin and tonic anymore. Now it's just gin. Oh, I was going to try this one. Let's try this one. I was about to wrap it up. I thought, no, wait. I'm going to need my spectacles, and I'm going to need my bat knife. It's a bat knife. And it's extremely sharp. Shala's watching. Hey, Shala. I don't know if you like gin or not, Shala. That's what we're doing tonight. And tomorrow night we're going to come back with the Bourbcast. A little tribute to my dad, and we already... How the hell does this open? It looks like a glass cork. And I'm able to get it to turn. I don't want to break it, because then I'll be stuck. And this doesn't do anything. Is there to open instructions? Good info. My pleasure. My pleasure. Distilled from wheat in Portland, Maine. Doesn't matter if I can't get the dang thing open. And it's not a screw top. I just think it's been so long since I bought this thing that, and like I said, I don't want to break it. Oh my jeez. I think I got it. Oh, there we go. Ooh. So Hard Truth has got a gin that when I first tried it, I thought, hey, that's pretty good stuff. I didn't like the nose on it. It smelled, you know how you walk into like a dairy and, you know, they got the cows there and the fresh milk and they're making ice cream and how it just smells like a dairy, like sour milk. And I can't explain it to you, but that Hard Truth gin smelled like a dairy, smelled like sour milk. And I thought the juice was pretty good inside. Well, then I found that bottle and I thought, you know what, I'm going to finish this up over a few days. And I didn't care for the gin anymore. The smell wasn't any good. The flavor wasn't good. I just decided I didn't like it. And I'm a gin guy. I like my gin. This one, the nose presents just a little bit like that Hard Truth does. A little bit like sour milk, but different. Different in a very much better way. And I don't know the botanicals. I don't know anything about this. Let me sip this. All right, so I got another glass for this. George, I need you. George makes a rare appearance every now and then. All right. Thank you, George. You know what I could do? I got this gin, put a little elderflower in it. Now what if I put a little bit of this Crown Blackberry in it? I know, right? Whiskey and gin together? What am I thinking? That plays. That's pretty good. I'm not going to complain about that one bit. Okay. All right. So first, I'm going to start by tasting this, and I'm going to do it pretty quick after I put it on the ice. I just want to cool it down. I don't want to get it all iced down and watered out, you know. So this is the Hardshore gin from Portland, Maine. First crack of it. I've owned this since 2018, and I've never opened it. I got it when I was on vacation, and I bought it, never opened it. I don't love the nose on it. The first thing that comes to me is pasty. It's like it's pasty. Now, I don't have the same nose for gin that I have for bourbon. I can pick out different scents and different things like that in bourbon, and I can sniff this and not know what it is that I'm smelling. I mean, gin is not really a nose. I mean, it is. You can, but the clears aren't really things that you nose it. You know, you're not looking for that character in it. You just drink it. So I'm just going to drink it. That is very different. I don't dislike it. But the juniper in this is very low. You can't hardly taste the juniper in it. Master distiller is Jordan Milne or Milne. Distilled from wheat. I made this gin in the image of the... I gotta put that back on in case... Boy, that doesn't want to go back on either. In the image of the Maine shoreline. How do you make a drink in the image of a shoreline? It's not on the label. What is he talking about? It's the result of a slowly crafted blend of botanicals that work together to create something truly unique, that is true, and unexpected, that is true as well. It makes a distinctive Negroni and pairs well with tonic, but is truly itself on the rocks. Luke's watching. How you doing, Luke? And you do like gin, Shala. That's great. That's great. I love whiskey too, but I do really love gin. This one is unusual. The juniper's really behind. It's not real. It doesn't sting the palate. I don't have much ice in here, and it hasn't diluted very much. But it's not a very hard hitting gin. The blue or the gray whale hits a little harder. This is the hardest hitting of them all, and it's probably the reason I like it. This is my favorite. I just really like that a lot. I do like the Beefeater. I do like some of the other ones, but that's my yum juice. All right, pour just a little bit more. It's a glass topper. I think that's kind of cool. Just a little bit, because I don't want to overdo it. This is a special bottle that I'll never get back. Hardshore Distilling Company out of Portland, Maine. Little elderflower. See what that does to it. Sweetens it up, helps it a little bit, gives a little bit of a little more viscosity. I know you're not looking for viscosity in gin, but I do like a nice feathery mouthfeel. That's a new one, feathery. Just made that up. Actually works pretty well in there. Now what I'm curious about, I tried the blackberry in the other gin, in the gray whale, with the elderflower. Now I put elderflower in the Hardshore, and I'm going to take just a little bit of this bramble, and I mean a little. Just enough to give it something. I put too much of the bramble in. Like I said, it's very distinctive. It's very, very sour. Almost harshly bitter. The bramble's not good. By itself, it's not good. Now, there may be some people who like it, but I don't like it. It didn't help this a lot, but it's different. And that's the nice thing about gin and your clears, right? That's the nice thing about your vodkas and your gins is you can experiment with this stuff and play with it a little bit. I had gin with a little cognac one time. It really worked out well. Pour a little wine in there. Why not? It's a clear. You can have some fun with this stuff. And that's why I like to play with gin. And they've got a lot of great drinks. Excuse me, the Negroni is just one of them. And there's a bourbon version of the Negroni. I believe it's called a Boulevardier. Really tasty. Really good stuff. All right. So I just wanted to come on real quick to celebrate Gin and Tonic Day. I didn't want to waste a whole lot of time showing you different things, but by golly, it's just fun. It's just fun to do this and to try something different for a while and for an evening. We're getting into summertime, and a lot of people, they'll hesitate on the bourbons. They say, that's a winter drink. That's a fall drink. Pansy. Sorry. Anyway, all right. So tomorrow night we're going to come back with the Bourbcast. We'll be here at 7 o'clock, and we're going to be celebrating Dad. We'll celebrate George a little bit. I don't know if we'll bring George back out. We might. We'll see. But we'll do a tribute to Dad, and we're going to be doing the Woodford Reserve. I know we talked about this last week. I cannot believe that I've gone all this time and never reviewed the Woodford Reserve. And I've got a story behind it. I kind of told it a little bit last week, but I'll tell it again tomorrow night. So that's what's happening then. And of course, our regular tribute bourbon, which it will remain nameless until tomorrow night. All right. I do appreciate you coming in. I didn't even advertise this. I didn't take any photos. I just said, you know what? I'm going to do it. And you're here. So thank you for that. I appreciate that a lot. We will see you again tomorrow night. Uh-oh. I may have to end the Bourbcast the way I started it because my mouse isn't showing up. Hold on. Oh, there it is. Yay. All right. We will see you tomorrow night for Woodford Reserve. Have a good gin and tonic day. Enjoy.